Hey, this is Cody with Cool Roofs and Ridgeline Safety Systems. We're up on a roof today. This was an existing shingle roof that we're putting residential steel over, and we're going to show you the difference between the old way to tie off and our new hidden permanent anchor system from Ridgeline Safety Systems. We're going to show you some of the benefits to using this versus that. So here we've got the old way to tie off. Typical tie-off point here. Guy comes up, sinks a few screws in it. Situation like this, you'd put your bubble on, put whatever sort of underlayment you're going to use, and at that point you've really got no idea where your tie-off, where a good spot to sink it is, where your rafters are, your trusses are, whatever. So a lot of guys will do this just simply as something to get by, so they can say they're tied off, avoid an OSHA fine, whatever. But a lot of times they may be in sheeting, maybe catch a screw in a rafter or a truss, but it's maybe not the safest thing. Not only that, you're putting holes in your bubble, your Tyvek, whatever you're putting under there, your underlayment, and you're going to move this numerous times. Inevitably it'll be in the way as you're sheeting, whatever, and so then you've got multiple holes to deal with. So we're going to show you the new and improved version here. This is a new system we've come up with. We're pretty excited about it. These anchors, this is our retrofit anchor here. It'll go over any roof. As you can see on this one, this is kind of a cutaway here. It's not a great representation, but this thing will go over shingles, it'll go over sheeting, whatever you need it to do. As long as you've got, you can see here, this is a truss right here, right in the center. You need to sink some number 10 3-inch screws right down the center of this thing on both sides into a solid member. The other screws, simply 1.5 inch, whatever pinhead screws, you can use the same screws, they're just into the sheeting. But that center set of screws provides it the strength, and this thing goes on first. You lay your bubble, whatever you're using, you lay right over the top of it. And what that does, this thing is totally hidden at that point. The only thing you've got sticking up, you can kind of see this side, we've got the steel on already, and you've got this anchor here. You put your lanyard right here. See on this side, my lanyard goes right in this hook. I'm tied off and safe to work on this roof. This thing stays on the roof, and the ridge cap will then sit right over the top of this, and this anchor is here for as long as the life of the roof is. Now with that, once the ridge is put on, we have a system that we call our ridge hooks. They will actually, there are a couple of blocks that go up in here, so stay tuned, and we're going to get this ridge cap put on here, and then we'll show you the blocks, so that any maintenance guy, you come up here, you've got to do any work at all, whether it's roofing, chimney work, insurance adjusters, solar install, whatever, they're going to be able to hop up here and be tied off and secure, and no new holes in the sheeting.